Hi guys, do you like the change of scenery? It's Friday. In order to be professional-ish, I tried to include, I have a lot of compliments for all your pieces, I love them, but I tried to include at least one critiquey comment. When I wield a red pen, I wield a red pen kind of thing. So since Miranda is so convinced that apparently I'm cute, I'm deciding to disprove her by looking as grody as possible. Your beliefs are a lie. Okay, onward with the critiques. Starting with I know. Okay, so I hope I pronounced your name right because I have a friend whose name is spelled A-I-N-E and her name is pronounced Anya. For the longest time I pronounced it Ain. So first of all, I loved the dialogue your characters had. It sounded really real, and I 100,000% agree to live in Costco because that is a life goal of mine. For the last line you said, I shut my mouth and opened it again. I feel like you could shorten that and make it seem more descriptive in the same way. Maybe use a phrase like, I stammered or I hesitated. But I loved your line, everyone you never got the chance to meet. That was really beautiful and poetic to me. Next we have Miranda. Now, I'm not showing you my hands in this video. My hands are not moving at all. Yeah, I loved your piece. It was really nice. I loved your line, eyes too big for a small visage. I like the comparison. I also like the fact that you say visage because a lot of people say visage. I say visage too, so I feel you, girl. So my critique for you is that I love the piece, but I feel like you could completely do without the whole beginning part. I guess that I get that you're trying to like show different perspectives of how you see your face, but for me, it gives a really negative intonation to everything, and I think the piece is really positive, and I love the idea of it. I feel like it should have a little bit more of a mind-opening and cheery, not necessarily cheery, but, more like of a pleasant introduction. I don't know, it's your piece, do what you want. You're the boss. Next is John. Time sure isn't linear, is it? It's more like a wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey thing. I loved your piece. I was cracking up the whole time. It is a wonderful mixture of everything that people need to hear in a fanfic. So my critique for you is that I feel like the first paragraph could either be longer or needs to be only a few sentences because I feel like you cover too much within one paragraph and it kind of feels like you're rushing through the whole description of time and then you suddenly get to the story, and I was really confused when the story started because I thought we were still talking about time. So I'd like to hear a whole longer paragraph on time and how it kind of weaves into the story, or just a couple sentences about the wibbly-wobbliness of time, or, the descriptive words that you use. They don't have to be the doctors. What? So, Linsa, my twinsa. I'm so funny. You say mama weird. I don't know. You spell it M-A-M-A, but you say mama, right? That's not how it works, girl, okay? It should be M-A-M-M-A if you're doing mama. That's just how it works. I love the line, her mouth molds words into funny sounds, sentences into funny shapes. I hope I got that right. I loved your poem in general. It was really nice overall. It was really sweet. And like everyone else said, it gave me feels, mom feels. So I love the phrase, my mama is a superhero, but I feel like it's used more at the end than it is in the beginning. So I'd either suggest using it just once in the beginning and once in the end, but I know that would take away from the rhythm of the rhythm of the end of the poem. I feel like it needs to have a more structured repetition. Maybe if you do every line and then explain why your mama's a superhero at the end of that line, or every couple lines, or at the beginning of a paragraph, a stanza, and then right at the end of the stanza. I feel like that gives it a more rhythmic ending of sorts. Oh, I shouldn't be showing my hands, Miranda, damn you! Rachel, you tell them I'm glad that you were inspired by something that happened to you in your life. And like Miranda said, I was in robotics too. And I was just talking to a friend today about how sexist my professor was. I loved your line, I don't need you to carry that box. I just cracked it. I don't need you to carry that box, which is really cute. Love the poem, but it feels like when you started the poem, it started in the middle. I feel like you need a much more an introduction that kind of sets the scene about how stupid these guys are. Because otherwise, if you didn't tell the story before, it's really unclear as to who exactly you're talking to until you said the word penis, think I had a goal of my life to never have to say the word penis in a YouTube video. Now I've just broken it twice. Anyway, I really liked your pieces this week, and I'll see you guys next week. So, Miranda!